Hey everyone, I'm gonna start making some videos about training and bodybuilding here in Japan. I've noticed sometimes it's a little bit difficult for people to track macronutritions if they want to, um, what foods here have the most amount of protein, or even how to find the protein um, contents on the package because it's all in Japanese. A good way to get your supplements here, and also maybe what kind of gyms you should be looking for while you're in the country. I've been here 6 years, and I've recently started training about maybe 4 or 5 times a week with someone who's rather experienced. He was a PE teacher in New Zealand. His name's Josh. And up until I met him, I was doing a lot of cardio and using a lot of machines, but not really targeting muscle groups where I would see a lot of benefits. I was also using a lot of poor form and what I thought was correct until somebody actually looked at me and was able to correct me. And I've only been doing it probably for about 8 to 6 months, and I haven't really used that many supplements up until now. All I've really used is a whey protein. I've used, let's see, I'll show you my whey protein right here. This is just a cheap whey protein concentrate. It's a whey and casein blend. I order all my stuff from bodybuilding.com. They ship here to Japan. This was about 4,300 yen shipped to Japan. That's including shipping. Another thing I used was amino acids, but the more research I do on these, I find that you don't really see any benefits out of using them. I mean, it's basically, from what I understand, like almost like a pre-digested protein, and some people just take it for convenience over anything else, but you're only getting about 4 grams of protein in taking a serving of 4 pills, while you get usually anywhere from 20 to 24 grams of protein when using a whey protein powder. So this will probably be the last time I order any other kinds of amino acid tablets. I'll just use it until it's gone. I've also used a BCAA powder drink, and I never really saw anything from this. It claims that you're supposed to get better recovery times out of using it, but I haven't really seen anything out of it. The only thing I noticed is because it had caffeine in it, it gave me a little extra boost of energy at the gym, but after I started using it for quite long periods of time, I started to build up a tolerance to the caffeine. So if you have something like this, you have to be kind of careful and try to cycle it like you would with a pre-workout, so your body doesn't build up a tolerance to the caffeine. I actually just pretty much use this now for a low-calorie drink. It tastes pretty good, and actually they stopped making it at bodybuilding.com, so I bought it on clearance for like, I think, $20 or something. Let's see, what else do I use? I have an omega-3. Just you should get your EPA and DHAs. It's good for their anti-inflammatory properties and just overall well-being and health. I take a multivitamin just because sometimes macronutrition is a little bit harder in Japan, especially with things like iron. I'm actually taking a multi-mineral supplement as well that has iron in it, just because I wasn't getting my daily recommended dosage of iron, and I was starting to feel a little bit drowsy at times, a little bit of lack of energy at the gym. Iron actually helps your red blood cells transport oxygen. So red meat is not something that is eaten as much here as it is in the West, and red meat contains a lot of the iron that we get back home. And so here a lot of people eat fish and chicken too, but it just doesn't have the same iron content as red meat. So I try to take one of these supplements if I'm feeling kind of tired. Another one I take is vitamin D3. This is supposed to be, good for your skin. It's got a lot of health benefits to it, but people say that you should take vitamin D3 because so many of us are deficient in it. And Some of the things I haven't started taking yet that I ordered, they actually just came in the mail the other day, are this is a Beast Amphetamine. After I'm done bulking a bit, I'm going to try to use this to cut some fat that I may have gained while doing a clean bulk. I'm not dirty bulking, I don't believe in that. But it's highly regarded on bodybuilding.com. It's supposed to be a pretty good product, but I won't use this right now. I'm going to wait until I'm finished with my bulk. This is D-aspartic acid right here. This is a amino acid that's been shown to increase testosterone levels of up to 33% after a 12-day cycle at 3 grams per serving per day. So I'll also try this later on, but I won't be doing a lot of my newer supplements until I am finished of taking a month's worth of creatine monohydrate. This is bodybuilding.com's own brand. It is extremely cheap. This was less than $15 for a whole kilogram, which was the best price I could find, and it actually is very highly rated on their website too, and it's micronized, meaning it's not as granulated like a sugar kind of consistency like regular monohydrate would be. This has more of the consistency of a white wheat flour, and I actually don't mix it. I just put it right in my mouth with the scooper, and usually take it with like a sports drink or something with some sugar in it. But I actually just started this today, so I haven't been able to gauge the benefits of creatine in my own body yet, but I'll be updating that as soon as I've been doing it for about a month. I'd really like to make these videos all about my my use of supplements and what they've done for my body and which ones I think work and which ones don't. And everything from now on that I'm going to be ordering, I'm going to order things that only have double-blind studies behind them, where they have placebos and stuff like that, to make sure it's not just a placebo effect with the supplement. This is tried and true right here, creatine monohydrate. One thing that I tried that I really didn't like was No Explode. I know a lot of people take this as a pre-workout drink, but when I used it, it made me feel very, I guess tired is a way to put it. I felt kind of out of breath when I was using it. I didn't feel like I could do as many reps, especially on like a legs day. If I were to take it on a legs day, I really felt like I was almost at the point of passing out at times while taking it. This could be because I tend to almost have a workout hypotension kind of syndrome. I've noticed after I'm done working out, my blood pressure drops a lot. It can drop anywhere from 114/50, which is borderline hypotension, meaning you have very low blood pressure compared to hypertension, where you have very high blood pressure. If you have similar symptoms to me, I don't recommend you take this. It might be caused by the L-arginine, which is used to dilate your basically your veins, and that would kind of lower blood pressure even more. So that might have been the reason that I was feeling fatigued at the gym. Just my veins were so dilated that it was lowering my blood pressure even more. But that's basically all I take right now. I'll be doing some updates of my own body composition. I'd like to do a before and after video of creatine, using it for a month, and if I saw any benefits. And then I'll probably start taking the other supplements on a bi-weekly increment after I'm done with my month-long use of creatine. I'm not going to cycle off the creatine. I'll keep taking the creatine, but I don't want to take everything at the same time, so I don't know what supplements are giving me benefits and which ones aren't. So yeah, I'll keep these videos updated, and I'll show you my body composition and what I've seen, over maybe different 30-day long periods, and then you can make your own judgment about what you think works and what you think doesn't. And even, if you've used some of these things before and you've had adverse side effects, or you've made great gains with it, I'd always appreciate people leaving comments. So, thanks a lot.